Sooner Nation, Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Oklahoma's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. The Sooners will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll hand it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of them.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Brown. He slings this one deep down the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments.
Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Lining up to try the extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Being set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Back to pass. It's Brown. That's a bullet over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Ducks will have first and 10 here.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. That's caught. It's Ware. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff heading left. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Spinning out of the tackle. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Running with purpose.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And a timeout is called. A Ducks strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, So this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They've got him to sack for the defense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Ruiz. The pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Brown. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch it.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Turner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down. They're going to throw the football. And the sophomore making an impact play. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Running. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for...
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Second down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
49, Oklahoma, 14.
Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Ruiz. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Ruiz. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
56, Oklahoma, 21.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Touchdown.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Ruiz. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Back to throw again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover.